95.7 The Hog, the Morning Hogs happy hour here on a beautiful Friday. That is Guy. I am Riggs. And that is Josh, S.R. Perrott. Riggs and Guy's Brew Review, man.
Good morning.
Is that why you showed up?
That's the only reason.
And it's a good reason. You can come in like during a normal show.
It's the only reason we let you in.
Yeah, fair enough.
We're just not as thirsty on other days of the week. This is a favorite part of the week. This is happy hour. And you've got 4 gentlemen brews lined up right there. Tell us what we're sampling today.
I do. In theory, it should be a little bit cooler outside.
Yes. Yeah, it's supposed to, it is fall, technically.
Right. So I was trying to bring some early fall time beers. So we're going kind of a little bit darker, a couple amber beers.
Okay.
Or, sorry, 1 amber beer, a brown, and a couple stouts.
All right.
Just because fall time and winter are kind of known for these darker style beers and
Right.
kind of getting off the lights, you know.
Okay. This is good. I always feel like I learned something on these darker beers because I don't imbibe much, but this will give me an idea.
This is my wheelhouse.
This is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll drink light
okay.
beers, but I love darker style beers.
I'm just starting to get into the dark beers.
Yeah, once you start to get into them, you start to really appreciate all the nuances, and you'll start tasting like the caramel notes and all that kind of stuff.
Right. All right. Where are we starting? Are we starting lighter?
Yes. We're going to start with the amber.
Right.
It's actually called Amber Ale.
Okay.
It's from Bell's.
It seems simple, but there's I know the ambers and the reds traditionally are what I mean. It's an Irish beer. Right, that's what the misnomer probably is.
On some of them, you got Irish Reds and stuff like that.
Are ambers normally that dark?
They're usually about an amber color.
Yeah, amber. If we had a Crayola box right now, Guy, you would be able to pull out the amber crayon.
Excuse me, I'm colorblind. Thank you.
Are you darkness blind as well?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, there it is.
That's Josh's first burn of the day right there. I like it.
So, this is Bell's. We had talked about them before. They're from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Mm-hmm. For some reason, the bottle says Comstock. So,
okay,
I'm not sure what's going on there. They might have multiple breweries.
Yeah,
but I'm honestly not sure. So this is going to clock in at 5.8%. Most of these are going to be above 5%. With our last one being way up there.
Is that generally what darker beers are?
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to find too many that drop below that, like 5.5.
That's good.
Just because the way the alcohol.
This is really good.
Is the amber not just the color, but I guess the flavor as well? It's the hops, or it's what's giving us that?
Mostly the roasted malts.
The roasted malts. Okay.
Yep. So that's where you're getting kind of that caramel flavor because they roast it. I think we've talked about it. They kind of roast it like coffee, where they have these giant kilns on the floor.
Okay.
And they heat them up, and they can either go like a light roast like coffee, where you're going to kind of fall in that amber line, or they're going to get really dark, and where you get into those really dark stouts.
Okay. All right. In Michigan, not a place that I would traditionally go. Like, oh yeah, man, if you want a good brew, go to Michigan. But they're doing it right here, Pels. And they have we've had we had the Two Hearted before. We've had
Two Hearted. We just did their official a couple weeks ago.
Yes, which by the way, thank you for that because I went and had to purchase that at a store immediately afterwards. Awesome. So you're welcome, Pels, and SR Perrott.
So do you taste that little bit of caramel?
Very much.
Yeah. This does have a little bit of hoppiness still to it, so it's not, so far onto that stout line where you're missing the hops. So there's a little bit of that bitterness still.
Yeah,
it's delicious.
But it is a good balance of the caramel sweet and the bitter. That's good. That's very nice.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that one.
And now we'd like to play a legal amount of 311 song Amber. That's all we got. All right, you got to pay the band for that. All right. A tasty brew to start. What is next? It's in a can. I can see that much.
It is in a can. So the last one was a bottle, 6-pack bottles in retailers.
All right.
You're probably not going to find that on tap anywhere. Just in a
oh, really? Okay. All right.
So the next one is Rogue.
Okay.
Hazelnut brown.
We like the Rogue.
Oh, you love the Rogue.
I love the Rogue.
I mean, I do love the Rogue Dead Guy. We've tried several different Rogues. I have not had this.
I think I'll bring that in a couple weeks for all.
Okay. That's perfect.
So Rogue is out of Oregon.
Okay.
Wow.
And ironically, Rogue is the hazelnut capital of America.
Really?
I did not know that.
I didn't know that. The hazelnut capital of America. I wonder why.
Because they have a lot of hazelnuts.
Yeah, they got the right climate. I mean, it says damp up there. Well, I always referred to them as a nut leader, but I didn't know if that was accurate. Well, now this seems
smells
both
phenomenal.
dark and unfiltered, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can actually, on the nose, you definitely smell that kind of that hazelnut. To be honest,
Oh man, yeah.
Oh,
so it's
yeah,
hazelnut
it's
brown
amazing.
nectar.
Okay.
Is the name of the beer.
Hazelnut brown nectar. Boy, that sounds like a good sandwich. And this,
Wow.
and this does remind me of the hazelnut spread, not just Nutella or Nutella, I guess is the proper way, but I like to call it Nutella. But it tastes like you could put this on a sandwich. It'd be damn
Absolutely, kind of that hazelnut kind of lingers around.
I've still yet to try that, by the way.
Nutella.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not a huge sweets guy, but Nutella is delicious.
Yeah, it really is.
I've never had it.
It's one of those. It's one of those spreads, if I could say this on the radio, that you want to lick the knife afterwards. Think about
I'm
that
pretty
for a
sure you
minute.
can say that.
Okay, cool.
What horsepower is this clocking in at?
So this one is, I think 5.6, right around there.
Okay,
So again, nothing too crazy.
but again, a fairly dark beer, but it doesn't drink like a dark beer. This doesn't seem, it's not heavy,
This is really smooth.
and you have a good. You got a great flavor. You got a good back end on that thing, and it's fun to look at too. Look at that filter. We got special lighting in here, and you can't see through that thing. Again, Guy, I say this when it happens. Guy would never be able to swim through this if it were an ocean. He wouldn't.
I
He
would
wouldn't put a toe in.
I would venture to say, I mean, personally, I don't taste any bitterness.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys.
No.
Right. No.
No, it's very...
So anybody
Very
that doesn't
smooth.
like that, the bitterness from the hops,
Yeah.
start heading that direction. Towards
Yeah.
the browns and the ambers and stuff like that.
And like like a chocolate beer or something like that, where the sweet may be overwhelming. This is not. It's a sweet.
It has a touch of sweetness, but
Yeah.
nothing too cloying or
Yeah.
coat your tongue or anything
Sure.
like that.
That's
and
fair.
all the beers we're tasting today, you can find at srprot.com beer finder. It will tell you exactly where to go to get these
Yeah.
delicious beers. Oh my God.
tell you, those rogue
that's my
people-
favorite one so far.
Yeah, those rogue people do it right.
But you have more.
2 more.
Now you've got
Cool.
now where rogue is your power alley. Stone. That's my power. That has become.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to hold off on Stone.
Oh,
Just
that's
a
coming
minute.
up last.
Yeah,
All right,
that'll
I'm
be
gonna-
last.
I'm
just
going to
because
prepare my.
It's got some
system.
high horsepower on it.
I like that. All
So we're
right.
going to do SaltWater Sea Cow Milk Stout.
Whoa, that's a lot of words. SaltWater, sea
Saltwater,
cow,
yep.
Saltwater
Good stuff.
Brewing. They're
Right.
from down south.
Delray Beach.
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
So some of the listeners may have actually seen these guys on Facebook or Instagram or something like that. Probably about 2 or 3 years ago, they went super viral. They were all over world news for their 6-pack holders of all things.
Yes.
From what I understand, once they hit the water, they become edible for fish
And sea turtles.
and sea turtles.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
Yes.
right. They brought when we had saltwater by. They brought some of those in, and again, I took a bite of one.
So did I. Yeah, they soaked it in water overnight so
Yeah.
it wouldn't be like us eating cardboard.
Did you
Right.
really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We didn't need a whole ringer.
I said, if it's good for a
We
turtle, it's
just
good
took
for me.
a bite, dude.
Stuck it between some bread.
Sadly, we really did that. It's radio. We could have pretended, but we did it, and because Digital Mike was videoing, and we had to go through with it. But it's a brilliant idea.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's cool that they actually were able to get that into production rather than just kind of like, hey, this is possible. They
Yeah.
actually, it's full production. Anytime you go out, it's those 6-pack ringers
Yeah.
are going to be there.
I would not think I normally don't think about beer being bad for the environment, but I guess there are elements of it that could be better, and they're certainly doing their part right there.
Well, we don't condone you throwing this directly into the water if you're out fishing, but if it just happens to
man.
fly out of your boat, you're okay.
There's a lot happening. here.
There's a whole lot going on.
Wow.
Now, what makes this a milk stout?
So there's lactose in it.
Okay.
So that's what kind of gives it that sweetness.
Okay.
For me personally, I get a very strong smoky flavor.
We'll get a lot of smoke. A lot of roast.
Doesn't say it anywhere in the description. It's
Yeah.
my personal palate.
Is it the roasting part of the
I
talked about
would
earlier?
assume so.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little coffee.
Yeah, that's from that roasted malt.
Yeah.
As
See,
far
I don't
as-
drink coffee, so I don't know what the.
That's
You
what
wake up in the
tasting.
morning.
Well, usually it's a lot of heroin, and then I go. Oh, are we?
That would slow you down.
Yeah. Sorry. You can definitely tell I don't do. But some sort of energy, something, sugar, maybe some Kool-Aid. But I can see where the coffee would be advantageous if it tastes like this.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
This is what coffee would taste like if you don't put any creamer in it.
Yeah.
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 I just started recently drinking coffee,
Yeah.
so I always liked coffee style beers or darker stouts, and didn't realize
Okay.
why I liked it until I started drinking coffee, and I was like, oh, now I get the
So you can enjoy the flavor, but with a little
Absolutely,
kick.
yeah.
Now, what is the kick on this one? What kind of
6%.
Okay, that's
So
not
nothing
bad.
too crazy.
Yeah. Again,
It's starting to head up there, though.
another darker beer that isn't. I don't feel like I need to chew this.
Yeah, it's not.
It drinks.
It's not heavy. It's still. I wouldn't say thin, but it's not that
Yeah.
bread in a
Yeah.
bottle. You know.
But man, complex taste. There's a lot happening there.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's my favorite part about stouts and porters and whatnot is there's actually, in my opinion, a lot of layers.
Yeah.
So you can kind of get individual flavors as you're drinking it.
Yeah, every time you take a sip, you get something different.
And as it heats up as well.
Yeah.
So if you drink it super cold, you might miss some of those notes, but as it heats up, you start getting some interesting stuff going on.
You don't want to drink at room temperature, just below room temperature.
Yeah, nothing. You don't want to pull it right off the shelf and drink it or anything like that. But let it warm up a little bit. Usually you're pulling out of your fridge, it's about 40 degrees. Once you start getting in like 47, right around there.
Yeah.
A couple of these studios around us are 42. We're not, but we can pop it in there
I
if
think
you
it's
want to try it.
106 in here.
Yeah, it's a little bit. We made it nice and toasty here. Well, we thought it'd be winter by now, or at least late fall, but we're still steaming in Daytona Beach and enjoying tasty booze. All right, now you warned us.
I did warn you.
We've been warned. Tell everybody else what they're about to get into if they pick this up.
All right, so I'm going to read this bottle or the can because there's a lot going on.
Okay.
So it's Stone Espresso Totalitarian Imperial Russian Stout.
Wow, that's a mouthful. Wow.
It's an Imperial Stout brewed with espresso.
Okay.
I don't know if the coffee or the caffeine translates over.
All right.
Let's see how fast Riggs can say it. Stone Totalitarian Imperial Russian Stout.
Oh, Stone Totalitarian Imperial Russian Stout. They get close. They get some of those words.
All right. See, that should be a game. After you drink one of these, try to say the name.
Yeah.
What are these clocking in at?
If I'm reading the can, I think I can pull that off.
So
espresso is coffee.
What would you like this
right?
to clock in at?
I'd like this to clock in at higher than an 8.
Let's go with 10.6.
Oh, whoa! If you were in the Olympics, you would get that's bonus points. You're Nadia Comaneci.
I guess this
after
might
you drink
make
a couple
one
of these,
backflips.
you might make it into.
You can do it. That's what you'd say for this one. Wow! Look at that. Look at
Nice
that
and
creamy.
Oh my
look at that
gosh.
creamy head on that thing too.
Okay, Riggs.
Yes, sir.
If you really wanted to know what coffee tastes like without any cream or sugar in it, just take a whiff.
It's not getting a giant nose on. I don't feel like it's smacking me in the chops. All right.
Wow.
Oh,
that is dangerous.
Oh, man. Okay, hang on a second.
That is
let me get back in
dangerously
there.
good. Ooh. Yeah, and you can definitely tell that it's high octane.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But
yes.
I mean, Stone's kind of known for that in a way where they don't play coy about what's in their beer, or how much alcohol.
Well,
right.
One of their beers called the Arrogant Bastard, it literally says on the can, you probably will not like this beer.
right.
So they're not afraid to be aggressive with their
with their
alcohol.
marketing or anything like that. Yeah. The can I think looks pretty cool. It's
Yeah. It's like a warrior. It's a beer warrior that's stomping in to make all your other beer, kick all your other beer.
And they're
out.
out of California, yeah?
correct. Yep.
San Diego?
No.
Yeah. St. Louis Obispo.
No, it's not Petaluma.
Okay, we'll just try. Let's just keep saying California cities.
How many cities are there?
There's like 20 in California. It's not that many. They probably got a fault line there, though. I'll tell you that much. Man, that's good. That is
Escondido, California.
That is
That's why I
surprisingly
didn't
good.
know.
I thought that I would have to struggle to find the good part of this, but this is
It's
really
about 20 miles away from San Diego, 30 miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
this is super drinkable.
It is drinkable.
This is not
absolutely.
This is not a forced hand, but I guess this is how you'd have to drink this because I
wouldn't
at
crush
10-6.
Oh no, yeah, you're not sitting around the pool just hammering these back all day.
Well, you take 2 of these, you're going to be needing floaties.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
That's right. This is when you're I don't know, preview. When you're wrapping Christmas presents, this is what you want.
Yeah,
right?
there you go.
That's
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Leave some of these for Santa.
That's right.
You'd be happy.
You're in boxers and socks in this. That's perfect.
Or you'll end up that way. One of the two.
Yeah, that is the after effect for sure. Man,
I've been known to Winnie the Pooh it.
that is absolutely. It's one of the best things
I've never
about
heard
Guy.
of that.
Anytime.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, you request it, he'll do it. Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, one night it was actually drinking Stone beer, and my wife came out and found me laying face down with nothing on but a T-shirt.
And took a picture.
And
Of course.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
had to get a photo of
yeah,
it. and send
I
it
made
to
her
us.
delete it though.
Yeah. Not before she sent it to the Morning Hog Show. And by the way, if you'd like to send your own pictures in, we encourage that, of course. Anytime you hear these
keep your
beers in the
pants
brew
on,
review. Yeah, well, you could say, send out your own. We'll edit them ourselves. Digital Mike he'll pixelate your whatever part of you that shouldn't be on camera. But this is surprisingly tasty. I did not expect this.
It is very good. And
Now, you've had espresso?
Yes.
You've had espresso? Is this like an espresso? I've never tasted an espresso.
yes,
Yeah.
but this one has alcohol in it.
Yeah, that's better.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot of alcohol.
Yeah. Believe me, I would certainly have come around to coffee a lot earlier if I knew it was going to be something like this.
10.6.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a big boy.
What is the highest beer actually goes? Is it like 15, 16?
That's where you start getting into some conversational pieces.
Yes.
Because legally, it's one thing, and what people are brewing. And
The most reasonable ABV would be what?
Reasonable?
Yeah.
I guess that depends on yourself.
yeah.
But you have like Sam Adams Utopia, which I think is way up there, like 30-something%.
Oh, my
something
God.
stupid.
Wow, really?
And at that point, you're drinking, brandy.
Yeah.
Is it really beer?
Yeah.
That's debatable.
Yeah.
But, I've had beers up there like 18%.
Okay. Yeah, that seems
Are
reasonable
still
right there.
Manageable.
right. If you're,
But
if
Whoa,
you're seated,
a bottle
you've thrown
that's
your
like $90.
It should be more than that.
Really?
That's
that was
probably
eBay.
an empty bottle for sale on eBay. I'm not joking.
That's a collectible, really?
28% ABV.
28. Okay.
Wow. Yeah,
So I think that's
don't know.
the threshold for beer is I may be incorrect, but I believe it's 28%. Anything over that, that's when you cross the line.
Starts to become something else. Yeah.
But
we don't like crossing the line around here.
No, we do not. You see, there's no lines in this whole place. Look at this place. Boy, that is a very interesting little array of brews and fall themed, I suppose. But then I feel like now none of these are seasonal, right?
You are correct.
Yeah. Excellent. So any time of the year you want to get
these are all year round. Maybe the Stone will be a little bit harder to find.
Yeah.
During the early summer.
Okay.
But if you do want to find it, you go to srprot.com, beer finder.
Exactly.
Is any stuff on draft? Any places we can go get this?
The Rogue Hazelnut is at BJ's Brew House. I know that for a fact.
Oh.
The SaltWater Milk Stout you'll find just about anywhere, and the other two are not on draft at the moment.
All right.
But all package, Lucky's, ABC.
Excellent.
SR Prot.
I'm not sure I'd want to drink this Stone out in public.
So you mean the after brew review party, Stone's not going to be your choice? I get it. I understand.
I absolutely love Stone Brewing.
Yeah.
So don't get me wrong.
Oh, I do too.
But it's the kind of beer you need to chill at home with. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, that's right.
Stay at home and drink this. Go get a whole bunch of it. Put it in your fridge.
Make sure your socks are off and you're going. You're feeling good. Man, that is extremely tasty. All right, well, this is good. Fall is we're in the thick of fall now, so these are great beers. If you want to go chase these down again, srparat.com/beer finder. Go find them. It's easy to find. Or Guy and I will bring them to your house.
Wait, what?
I'm told. I'm just told by management we're not going to do that. But it's a nice offer. At least I thought I'd extend it.
Yeah, they actually looked through the glass.
Yeah,
and went like
it's been shot. It's been shot down already.
Cut it off.
All right. Well, good. Thank you, man. Very tasty.
Glad you enjoyed.
And look at Josh's hat. He's got a Rogue hat on. So let's raise that Rogue and cheers. Which one is it? There it is. Yeah.
Yep.
That's it. Labels out.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I read the wrong one. Like, oh no.